What is that? This looks like a perfect place to drink some sweet tea. Location, location, location. When you have a slope like this, it is screaming for a water feature. And what are these guys? Now, this is unsweet tea, right?
And they originally were going to get married here.
So now, who built the water wheel? Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. So we're going into a gated community, and I said, oh, did you build this? And he said, no, but they want you to fix it, huh?
Yeah, they wanted me to fix it, but then they tell me I'm too high.
Well, what's wrong with it? Besides the fact that it looks like a volcano.
It looks like a volcano. It clogs constantly.
So it doesn't run a lot.
It doesn't run a lot. They burn pumps up every other day, and they want to fix it, but then when I give my price, they say it's too high.
Right. So we're going to see two neighbors then, huh?
Two neighbors, really nice folks. One is a newly married couple, just bought the house not long ago. Great folks. The wife is a hairdresser, as a matter of fact. They did my wife's hair for her, so.
Look at how nice that looks.
Wonderful people, isn't she beautiful? Thanks, Miss Stanford. But they've got a beautiful yard, front yard water feature, big backyard water feature, resort type thing with hammocks and a pergola with a hot tub. The next lady is retired, loves working in the yard, has a Pondless Waterfall in the backyard, just loves sitting back there and enjoying life.
And I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. And it's all about showcasing people all over the world living the aquascape lifestyle. We got a little fountain out front.
They wanted water in the front entrance and they wanted water in the back too.
So you did it at the same time, or?
Yeah, we did it at the same time. I did the whole design and we did all the planting.
I love it, but right there, that sound, right next to people, when they come in here, welcome, and they can sit out here. I'm sure that's lit up at night, right, Mark?
Oh, yeah. There's a fountain light on the upflow, and then there's 3 light kit around the base of it.
Right, beautiful aquascape spear. Is it just on an aqua basin or aqua blocks?
It's aqua basin, and they work great.
Yes.
And they hold about 100 gallons almost, so it's a wonderful.
And I guarantee you the birds love that, especially like in a drought that we're in right now.
Yes, sir.
All right, little front yard, beautiful fountainscape.
We did the entire landscape. The back there was just solid woods like that. So we cleaned it out. He wanted a water wheel, so we built a water wheel, and you're fixing to see.
All right, I see the water wheel. Okay, it starts all the way up here, huh? Yeah, but this is cool. Holy cow. So now, who built the water wheel?
We did.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
Very impressive. That is cool. So it just kind of churns out here and comes out.
Yeah, we dropped the pump down in the same basin. It's got the aqua blocks. It's got the pump basin in there for the pondless system, and we just dropped a separate little pump in and built this little chute for it to drop into the...
Wow, I love this. And the waterfall starts all the way up by the hot tub.
Starts up at the top. It comes all the way down. It's a little droughty right now. Some of the plants are dry, but it's a beautiful landscape.
Look at this stream. Wow, it goes all the way up here. And I love this little patio with a little upper pool area that it spills over. Look at that moss rock. Oh, this is fantastic.
Well, the design started from up here from the living area. They wanted a pergola with a hot tub and wanted to hear the water. So the idea for the water feature started with that, just the sound of water, and it developed into this long stream. And instead of a pond, we decided to do a pondless basin, a pondless waterfall. Very low maintenance, and he wanted the idea of a mill house and a water wheel, and they originally were going to get married here on this porch. The plans evolved, and they went to the Bahamas to get married, but they still get to come home and enjoy the water wheel and the stream and the landscape, and I just love this water feature. These natural stones that bridge over to the porch, and then that little creek that leads you up the hill. It feels like a natural creek, and from the house you got all these beautiful windows to look down, so you get to view it from inside the house and out. Here comes the pond guy.
So Mark, I got a question for you.
All right.
What's involved in something like this? When you go and you spec out a project like this, what's involved with it?
Well, first we have to sit down and talk about what their overall objectives are and goals. A lot of it's like dreaming. I say, here's a magic wand. Let's design something from your imagination. So we talked about all these things, the pergola and the sitting area up there with the hot tub, and then just the sound of water, and that evolved into a stream effect.
Right.
Maybe a pond, but then we just put it on the pondless, and he really wanted the mill house with a water wheel.
Yeah, which is unique.
Yeah, and the original design, the water wheel was going to be on this side, so we decided to make it come across this way.
And so you have a little bridge to get there.
Exactly. So it's a design build project, and so many of these projects that we do are design build. So we come up with a concept. It allows us though to make additions, subtractions, changes quickly because we don't have an architect involved. I am the architect, so we can kind of make changes on the go, quick change order, and boom, we're in business. So this took about 2 weeks to do all this. This was thick bramble wood, stumps and everything else, trees we had to take out, viewing it from inside the house, drawing them out.
Yeah,
You know,
whole
the doors
back.
over there by the hot tub is their master bedroom. They come out in the middle of the night, get in the hot tub. Everything's lit beautifully. Sound of water, the hot tub, they love it.
Beautiful work. When you have a slope like this, it is screaming for a water feature.
Sure is.
Good work.
Thank you, sir.
There's a hammock over there calling my name.
Exactly right.
What is that? That's gorgeous.
That's called a pyracantha. It's fixing to be covered in berries. See all the little berries on it?
Oh yeah. What color berries?
These are orange. You can get them red or orange.
What's it called?
It's called a pyracantha. It's going to look like Tennessee colors here pretty soon.
Okay, orange, yep. Okay, so we were just at the neighbors, and now we're going here. Who's got the pond first?
This lady here had a pond first.
Okay.
Or a pondless.
And then the neighbors got inspired after seeing what you did.
Yes.
That happens so often. We put in one water feature, and then the next door neighbor gets one.
And I've got one for the neighbor across the street.
Of course
We
you do.
haven't done yet. When they saw it, they were like, oh.
And what are these guys?
These are actually biblical. This is called a rose of Sharon.
Oh yeah, that's just Rose of Sharon?
That's a rose
It
of
looks
Sharon.
a lot different from where I'm at.
Or an althea. That's the common name.
Okay. We got a beautiful back porch here. There's the neighbor's water wheel. You can just see right over there. Hi, Miss Billy. Why not? We like beautiful women. Okay, look at this little waterfalls. Beautiful. Use a lot of sedums, I see. Miss Billy, this looks like a perfect place to drink some sweet tea.
I eat breakfast out here, and I eat plus it's too hot like it is now.
Yes, ma'am.
And I eat breakfast and lunch out here. I
So you inspired the neighbors to get their water feature, I heard.
didn't inspire to do all that.
So how long ago did Mark put this in?
It's been close to 4 years.
And has it been a good investment?
It's been great.
What I love about it is it really echoes in here, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
I would say you hear it all the time.
Okay, so Miss Billy, I'm the pond guy, Greg. Thank you for having us over. That's right. So I'm going to ask you a question because people look at this and they've never cared for one of these. What kind of work is this for you?
Actually, I don't do anything except work in the bed.
The garden.
The garden part.
But the water part itself?
The water part has been, I had a couple of problems with it cutting off, but it was my fault because I had buried a wire under there, a regular extension cord, and every time I'd water over here.
Oh, you get electrical, but now you got electrical in there and it just runs, huh?
Yeah, now it's fixed. It does good. I don't have any worry with it at all.
Is absolutely perfect. You know what? It's hard for me to imagine this not being here.
You know, it's so funny because when Mark and them came and we talked to them about it, and we never talked about placement of it or anything. But Don and I were gone, my dog, one day, and they came and we came back and they were putting it right there. And I said, well, we never thought about putting it there.
Where most people think of putting it in the back corner, right?
We were thinking about right here. And I'm so glad that they did it before.
Yeah, because this is all these windows in here and then right next to the seating area.
It's wonderful.
Location, location, location. Why put it anywhere else than right up here? And the location is so important because you want it up close and personal so that you can see it from inside the house. Even outdoor loving people spend most of their time indoors. And what I love about this is these people weren't in the market for a water feature. And then Miss Billy got one. And now they have a really cool water feature. And one of the neighbors is getting one too. Now, this is unsweet tea, right?
No. I have unsweet.
No, ma'am. I'm down here in the South. I'm gonna drink some sweet tea. That's good.
Okay, Jacob, your time.
All right.
All right, I'm getting a hug too.
Okay.
I always love. I love hugs.
First time I met him, I hugged him and kissed him on the cheek, and he said, "I'll never wash my face again."
Well, I'll give you a hug too. Thank you.
Hey, Jacob, you and Wesley can hug.
And that is a pond customer. A pond customer, a water feature customer will always be different than a landscape customer because you create a relationship with them, because you create a lifestyle for them to live. If you're interested in living the aquascape lifestyle, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor like Mark in your area. I love my job.